Hi, Yakumo.
Hi Leo.
Welcome to come back to our conversation, Yakumo and Lee. So again, let me introduce Yakumo. Yakumo is from Taiwan. Is an original brand in terms of music and music composition and language teaching. So today we would like to continue the conversation regarding the mental strength. So the idea is we would like to share how to improve the mental strength. So do you have any tips, like maybe example in your life? How do you um, improve that?
Well, uh, recently,
Mm-hmm.
um, I teach kindergarteners English, and this might be a little bit. Yeah, I think everything in life requires your mental strength. What whatever you face to, if you manage to deal with something, it takes mental strength. So, so I've been teaching kids for over 6 years,
Mm-hmm. How old are
and
they? Like, what is the age?
mainly from like 10. No, from 9 to 12 mainly.
Okay,
But
okay.
of course, I also teach adults if they want it.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, most of my students are kids from
Mm-hmm.
9 to 12. And at this stage, uh, to be honest, I don't think I'm the perfect teacher for kids because I wasn't I wasn't a fun guy, and kids wants fun. Uh, but throughout the process, I've been adjust myself many times, and I remember from at the very first place, I was very easy pissed off, you know,
Mm-hmm.
by them. Um, Anything, okay. Many like when they don't want to study, they just want to play. I get mad. I got mad, um, but um, but that's not a pleasant state in any meaning. That's not a pleasant state. So
Mm-hmm.
and it's not beneficial for any party. So I um, often think of that, um, think of how I can change the situation
Mm-hmm.
to be both beneficial. And for me, my goal is very simple. I hope that my kids will learn something from me. Anything, anything will be fine. I just hope they can learn something after the class. So I've been trying. adjust myself to fulfill this goal. And of course, I also have to change my understanding about them. From the very first, I don't understand them at all. I don't understand them at all. I just think of uh, giving information, and you should absorb this information, and slowly I changed this idea. In Taiwan, in the past, people don't really started to learn English until junior high school.
It's not a good idea. Yeah.
But recently, I'm not sure how many years. I'm not very clear about how many years, but recently, uh, we started to teach kids English from very young age.
Yeah, that's better. They can actually learn more than two, you know.
Yeah, but you have to have a very uh, you have to again you have to adjust your expectation to them. Okay. um, because for us, when we started,
Mm-hmm.
we we learn by understanding
It's
mostly.
different. It's
Yes,
different.
but for kids, they can't. They just can't, and so you shouldn't expect that.
And
You
they don't
shouldn't
have
expect.
to. Yeah, they don't have
Yeah,
to.
you shouldn't expect them to try to understand.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep thinking of that. What can I really give them? What can I really help them? So I got this uh, conclusion that all I can do is give them um, exposure to English, to the correct English, uh, um, as best as I can. Right? So I always talk to them in English. I never talk to them in any other languages.
Mm-hmm.
By that, they can access English um, by the highest um, frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So um, and my goal now is to leave some good impression, some useful impression, or let's say proper, correct impression to them. So when they someday can really learn by understanding, they
Mm-hmm.
already have uh, that impression in their mind. All they
Mm-hmm.
have to do is try to understand them again. So for now, I just want them to repeat as often as they can. So I will try to um, create the the situation that they have to repeat my words.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is the first thing that I come across. So I have to change my mind. I have to change my understanding to a situation so I can adjust to a better reaction.
Absolutely.
And for me, the point is to always go back to the very first um, the very first goal. So what do I really want? What do I really want? If I didn't go back as often as I can, I would stay in those anger situation, anger state all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you find them always playing, always distracted, not paying attention. It's so common. So if I don't go back to my goal and try to have a better understanding of the situation, I'll just get mad, and that won't help at all.
Mm.
So of course I don't want to get mad. I know I always say that it's not good for health. Okay, every time you get mad, you're hurting your liver, right? In in Chinese medicine, you're always hurting your liver. Oh, that's bad. So I don't want to stay in an anger state either, and
Mm-hmm.
want to fulfill my goal. So yeah, always go back to my goal. Help me a lot. Help me a lot. Help me to clarify the situation. Okay, it's not their fault and it's not my fault either, but but I have to change my expectation, change my way to treat them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And recently, I find myself still experience this recently. Um, so for some students, I still get mad. I still get mad, but uh, I found that every time I get mad means something is wrong, not just them, but also myself. Okay, I lose the chance to let them study again. So it says there are always students they perform really bad in the test. Okay. My test, the test that I am responsible for is the oral test. I don't really responsible for the writing test, but oral test. And it should be an easy one. But you always find some students perform really bad, really bad. Um, and in the past, I would just angry. I would just get angry, and I would I would I would say I would think of, oh, how can I score these students? They should be they should fail. They should just fail. But when I go back to my goal again, I change again. So now I don't get mad to them. Okay, I might score them low. I may give them low scores, but in the test, if they didn't, if they failed to answer, I would just repeat the right answer to them, and let them repeat again. So at least they have one more time to do the practice, and I don't get mad anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yeah, my experience on this work tell me that always stick to your goal might be a good way to improve your mental strength.
Yeah, there's a good example you mentioned. And also, obviously, you need a strong and a flexible mind to be able to do this job. It's not a, it's not an easy job, I think.
Yeah. I saw many. In fact, I saw many my colleague. They they just get mad to those students all the time, and I would think that it doesn't work. I would just think that it doesn't work. Okay, if getting mad worse, I would do that too. But it doesn't work. Doesn't work for you. Doesn't work for the students. No.
Yeah, I think when we became adults, we forgot what was it like as a child
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but from a teacher's point of view, it is not easy to have some kind of balance in between your position and also putting yourself in the same level as you know as they are
Your
as
students.
the children. Yeah, is because you cannot lose that kind of position. Otherwise, nobody's going to.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so too. But it's always possible to try to understand. Yeah.
Yes.
You have good understanding. You will have better. You always have a chance to have better reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
For me, is I think it's just I think I have some not so bad understanding to them, so I have a proper expectation. I can have a proper expectation. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like even if someone can control him or herself in a regular base without being angry, I think it's already a presence of the mental strength because it's not easy. It's I can get mad, when the traffic is bad. Yeah,
Yeah, it's easier.
it's very easy.
Easier.
Yeah,
It's the instinct, reflection, right? You just get mad.
and
So
also it's not
yeah,
to press it down. Yeah, it's if you can just naturally without being angry.
yeah, yeah. It will be a very good practice to do. Uh, yeah, I have some experience, but yeah, just like what I mentioned before. But it's not that I say that I'm very good at controlling my emotion, but I have some nice experience. I would say, yeah, and I have some yeah. One of the um um one of the ways that I use is the one I just say. So if you can tell yourself every time you get angry, you're hurting your liver. Every time you get angry, you're hurting your body. Um, for people who care about their health, their body, it might work. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um. Yeah, that's true. Um. For me, I think I almost have to find a way to keep a distance from my own emotion. Like, I mean, it's like I look at myself from outside.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. We call there is, in fact, there is a term for that, or
Yeah.
not just a term, many terms. All right.
Yeah. But I would
So
say
in
I
psychology, we call it a metacognition. Yeah,
explain,
yeah.
explain
Okay,
the word.
okay. Two part, mega and cognition. Cognition means all the brain function. Probably
Mm-hmm.
you can understand by brain function. So reasoning, attention, memory. Okay. So controlling your emotion. Um, me- meta means
So,
over or mm, in a higher stage, higher layer.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, higher stage. So if cognition is what you're thinking, what your brain is doing, metacognition is look at yourself, look at your brain working. So that's just what you mentioned. Yeah, look
Mm-hmm.
at your emotion, look at your reaction.
Yeah. Mm.
Uh,
You
yes,
you don't do workout? Do you do workout?
I mean body body
Body, yes.
workout. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, not frequently. Yeah,
Yeah. Because most people, I think they connect the strength into the body. Yeah.
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 It is
When
it is of course the easier way
the
to
idea.
understand. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So.
and it
Yeah.
also help. I believe it also help.
Mm,
We all know our mental our mind helped our body. Our body also help our mind. So either way is a good way to be strong, right? To be strong. You can start from your body, or you can start from your mind, or you can, yeah, the best is you do them both at the same time.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I don't know why you mentioned about that, but I think about one thing is, although we divide, like when we talk, we kind of divide mental strength and physical strength into two part, but in fact they are very common in a way we sense them, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way you sense your body strength could very easily um uh how do I say, okay, transfer to the sense of mental strength.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, if you feel satisfied with your body physical strength, the thing is also it also possible to feel satisfaction with your mental strength.
It's true, but I think it's about the priority. Um, it's like, where is the source? Yeah, where is the source of your strength from? Um, because you always, um, the thing is, our body can only do so much. Yeah, our body has much more limitation compared
Yep.
to or mind. Although it's more concrete, you see the result, you see something, you feel tangible.
Yep.
That's why people hold it so much. But in terms of the priority, I don't think it should be the priority. Yeah, it's like I can drive a pickup truck, like super strong and a big engine, muscle cars. But me as a human inside the vehicle, it's weak. Yeah, it's like little human walking down from the strong car. Like it's kind of funny, if you think about the situation, which many people do. Yeah, they when they hold something, it's also power. Yeah, there's some kind of they feel they have a power. They feel
Yeah.
they are stronger than other people, which is not necessary because the priority is different. Yeah. So it's
Yep.
very similar. We, as a human, our mind is like a person living inside us. Yeah, and this body is like a vehicle. So a tall and strong, masculine person doesn't mean he's actually strong. Yeah, not necessary. Maybe, yeah. So I think the priority and that affect how we train our strength. Yeah.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah. Lots of pickup trucks here, especially winters. Yes. I can't believe is a yeah. I told you I was watching those videos. These Canadian comparing Canada and the Netherlands. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the kingdom of the Netherlands. Yes. And yeah, I enjoy the videos, but I feel so upset when when, when I watch those comparison. I ask you, yeah, have you been to the Netherlands? Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yeah, we went together. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago, and
And very
after that,
short. Just for a very short
just a
period
short
of
trip,
time.
yes, but a long time ago, and I haven't had a chance to visit again. But when people pay attention to show all those, I mean, okay, talking about the strength. If you compare, let's say, if you compare to European countries, most of European countries, and North American, let's say, North American country, you feel like if you just see from the picture, you see from your impression, you feel like, oh, people are so strong here, and the city, concrete building, towers, like those are very strong country, yeah. But it's not necessary. Is because there's something called soft power. Yeah, I mean today people interpret as some kind of intelligence. Yeah, or I don't know, different kind of. But it is like I feel like you if you are strong, you need to have some kind of proper different levels. Yeah, you don't just jump there and be strong. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
I
example,
believe
history.
so.
History is part of the strength. I I feel like that because you have something you can rely on. Yeah. You don't just come out with suddenly come out with something like here you go. There's a but North America is like that. Yeah. You have the nature and then pa Calgary. Like, the Alberta, Calgary, the city, and what like is there's a no junction. There's a no, and it looks like it's very strong. It's it's very you know powerful, but yeah, that's there's a different way of looking at.
But maybe powerful but not firm, right?
No,
Not
yeah,
yeah
it's not solid.
yeah
Yeah,
no, yeah.
and
It could be the
can
case.
yeah, it can be shaked very easily. It's like a democracy in the United States. Yeah, because they believe they are the country who create a democratic system. Yeah, but what I saw was if they have the chance to create, that's because they have some kind of European historical background. Because it came from the Greek philosophy, yeah, long time ago. The
Yeah yeah
yeah, without
yeah
that, you can't, yeah, you can't create something new. So without those background, I don't even think it just happened that they create in the United States. Yeah, it can happen in the United Kingdom too, with those background, philosophical, social background, cultural background. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that for person as well, individual. Yeah, for individual is like it's like in my job. Yeah, you can just jump on the computer and do Photoshop and expect you are a good designer. Yeah, you need to have this. You need to learn how to do the drawing. You need to learn the basic. You need to like the foundation. Without those foundation, yeah, you can show something really fancy very quickly, but it's weak. Yeah.
yeah. Um, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But but it also requires some, yeah, like I say, like some insight, some understanding
Yeah.
uh, about the true value, about some experience of the true good things. So this remind me of the kids I see today. Sometimes I I feel sorry about them because there are so many good experience that they don't have, and but they, but they turn out to think that they have the best all the time. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
so
Yeah.
I play computer games too. I play console games too. But I have to say I'm sure that when I play, it's totally different from the feeling is totally different from the kids now when they play. Okay, when they play, they see the whole world. When I play, I know it's just a small part, and it's not the best part. It's not the best part um, because adults like us, we have experienced so many good things in so many different form, right? But today, these kids they only have one form, digital. Everything turns digital. You can't even sense the difference between so many things. If they are all digital,
That's a good point. How about this? Maybe we can discuss this digitalization, um, the sense of digitalization of this world
yeah,
next time.
I
Because
like to.
there's a lot
Yeah,
to talk about.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is a very good point. Begin from children, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
I
as
I
a
think
teacher and as a former child,
mm,
former child. Yeah,
that's a very strange title you have.
yeah. We are all former children, right?
Yeah, when I was a child,
Yeah.
because of nothing. Okay, yeah. I know what you say. Yeah, when I was a baby, I was also very popular.
No, no. You better remember what happened when you were a baby.
You have to
I
have a
don't. I don't remember.
superpower. If you have
I don't remember at all.
yes, yeah, me neither. Yeah, I can't remember anything. Yes. Okay, this was a very nice talk, and next time we'll talk about the topic. And thank you again for the time,
Thank
and
you.
and
Thank you too.
and thank you for everybody. You made a good. You did a good job. You make to the end. So uh,
Yeah.
please subscribe and share our channel. We have those conversation and for conversation for profound people. So if you have any idea, please also feel free to leave your message.
Or to
Soon,
contact us
exactly,
directly. It's fine.
exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And see you next time.
See you.
See you, ciao.